So I asked the archangels to show the energy between the divine feminine and the divine masculine collectively. So in the top row, we have the divine feminine is the Three of Swords, and this is showing that the divine feminine has already gone through a period of heartbreak and emotional pain around this connection. There was a time where this connection deeply hurt, but it also pushed the DF toward clarity and growth. And then with the Queen of Swords, this is the divine feminine learning from their pain and now standing in truth, boundaries, and self respect. The divine feminine is no longer operating from emotional wounds, but operating from clarity. And with the temperance, the energy is of healing and restoration. This shows the divine feminine has been working on balancing themselves, finding peace again, and integrating everything that they've learned on this journey. And with the Knight of Swords, this represents decisive action and truth. This can indicate that communication or movement around the situation has been on the DF's mind, but it also reflects the strong mental clarity that DF has gained. And with the Judgment, this is awakening and review. And it often appears when we're looking back at the past and recognizing that something truly, or what something truly meant, or what this connection truly meant in their life. And then finally, for the divine feminine, we have the King of Cups, and this shows emotional mastery. Even though the DF still carries deep feelings, they're now in control of their emotions and standing in maturity and self-respect. So overall, the divine feminine here is someone who has moved through heartbreak, gained clarity, and done the healing work, and now stands in emotional strength. So then for the second row, we have divine masculine. And the first card here, Three of Pentacles, shows that the desire for collaboration or building something is still there. There's an energy of wanting to work together or reconnect on some level. And with the Hermit, this shows that the divine masculine has been spending a lot of time reflecting, withdrawing, and trying to understand things internally. They've been doing a lot of thinking rather than outward action when it comes to this connection. And then we have the Empress, which represents the divine feminine energy. So this is showing that the DM still sees the DF as someone very significant in their life. And with the Nine of Cups, this is emotional satisfaction. And this is suggesting that the connection itself still holds emotional meaning and fulfillment for the DM. And the Page of Cups, this is the energy of emotional messages or expressions of feeling, possibly them sending a message to the DF. They may want to express something heartfelt. But then we have the Five of Cups, which represents regret and focusing on what has already happened. So they could still be processing past mistakes or emotional loss, which can hold them back from communication. So their energy here still shows that they feel the emotional significance of the connection, but they may be also dealing with regret or reflection of the past. And in the last row here, I asked Spirit to show about what happens next between this collective DF and DM and the timing moving forward. So we've got the Six of Wands, and this represents recognition and acknowledgement. So the divine masculine could be finally recognizing the connection or bringing attention back towards it. And with the Ace of Cups, this represents the potential for a new emotional beginning. And right after that, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. This is the opportunity for something more grounded or stable to begin. And with the Six of Swords, the energy of moving away from the past difficulties and into calmer water or calmer energy. And then we've got the Two of Swords. So this can be that there is hesitation, okay, or someone needing to make a decision, more than likely the DM. And the King of Swords. So this is representing clear communication, truth, and direct conversation. Okay, but they may seem aloof right now. They may seem like their back is turned at the moment as they are deciding on whether they want or if they're able to have this conversation. So overall, this spread suggests that before anything can truly move forward, there needs to be an honest and direct conversation where truth is spoken and clarity is brought to the situation. If you would like a more personal reading on your own connection, you can contact me through direct message or email. The link is in my bio or description box of my videos. Sending you lots of love and light, piercing through the shadows. Namaste.